the Morgeez Rap Battle.
Yes,
None
sir.
other than Trip.
Trip
Is on the
Stunner.
hot seat right now. Trip.
You best believe that boy, your boy out here again. What he do though?
All right, Trip is a quiz session, and questions are drawn from three sectors of the music industry,
Yes, sir.
namely music business, creative aspect of the music industry, measuring songwriting techniques. Then the third one is performance techniques.
Let's do it.
Your IQ will be tested on this segment on the music industry. That is what this whole hot seat is all about. This quiz has no answer for the questionnaire.
Okay.
What it means is that whatever answer that you give is what I'm going to accept. So this is because we are not at kindergarten or some high school competition.
Real shit. Some real shit.
All right. There shall be a bonus component called general knowledge. General knowledge about your local music industry and general knowledge about your international music industry. Now, with that being said, I am ready. I said, are you ready,
Yes,
Trip?
sir. Let's do this.
Are you ready, Trip?
Let's do this. We're
If
about to
you
trip.
ready, give me a hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. We're about to
Give
trip.
me more hell yeah.
Hell
if you're
yeah, we
ready.
about to trip.
Let it be loud and
Hell
energetic.
yeah,
Let
we
them
about to
all
trip.
know who's Trip. This is how
about
we
to
roll.
trip, boys.
Morgeez Rap Battle Royale. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Words.
So, Trip, right here with me, I've got your questionnaire. Don't look at my questions.
Yes, sir. Just trying to get a sneak view.
Don't steal my ideas.
You know.
All right. So, question number one on the local music scene from the general knowledge vault
Okay.
is saying, which record label rapper Nasty C was first signed to before now? And which record label is he signed to right now?
Yo, like, firstly, shout out Nasty C, man. He's doing big things. But, like, I think that the boy was initially, like, signed to Mabala Noise. And then I think now he's signed to Universal Def Jam, if I'm not mistaken.
That is your answer.
Yeah,
So your answer
yeah.
is saying locally before now he was signed to,
Mabala Noise,
and now he's signed to.
Def Jam,
Give it up
Universal.
for Trip, yo.
What's
That
up?
is his answer.
Yes, sir.
Now let's go. Question number two is that which artist from West Africa did Master KG featured in his remix of his hit song Jerusalem, and which country is that artist from?
Yes, sir. I think he featured none other than Burna Boy from Nigeria, West Africa.
That is what
That's
you
Burna,
said.
that's Burna out there.
All right, that's
Yes,
what you
sir.
said. So Master KG featured
Burna Boy,
from.
Nigeria.
Give it up
Yes,
for Trip,
sir.
yo. Now let's go to the third question. Rapper Slicker was a member of which group in South Africa?
Yo, bro, I might be wrong, like no cap, but I think he was a part of Squatter Camp. Am I wrong? I think I'm gonna say Squatter Camp. I'm
All
gonna
right.
say Squatter Camp.
So
Maybe I'm
you
wrong.
are saying local rapper Slicker.
It's from Squatter Camp. I'm thinking it's from Squatter Camp.
Now let's go. You heard it. Let's go to the next question. Number four. Which of these South African? No. Sorry, I might just get that wrong myself. So he said, name at least four rappers, South African rappers, that you think they are the dopest, and why you think they are the dopest.
Yo. Okay, firstly, don't quote me on none of this shit. Don't quote me on none of this shit. But, like, firstly, Flame, because he's hella musical. I'm going to say Nasty C, the boy knows how to make moves. AKA, I like him, like, no cap, because he's fucked up. I feel like his personality is fucked up. He seems like a cool nigga. KO keeps it real, you know. He's always about, like, scandal life about his shit. So he keeps it 100. He's never changed, and he's just been himself also. So those are my four artists.
Now
Yeah.
let's recap that for
Yeah.
the whole wide world to know.
Yeah.
Strip, your favorite four rappers on the South African music scene are number one,
Flame,
two,
Nasty C,
three,
AKA
four.
KO.
Yeah, we go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rap
Yes,
Battle
sir.
Royale. So
Okay.
now we're all moving to international music scene on general knowledge. Let's go. Question number one is saying, who is the first rapper to make it into the Forbes list of billionaires?
Definitely Jigga. Jay-Z, Jigga.
And you were
Hard
saying
boy.
is, your answer is?
Jay-Z, Jigga.
Now let's go. Question number two. What was the name of Jay-Z's first album?
Yo, I wasn't even born then, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know.
So you can say pass if you don't know the
Can
answer.
pass. I can pass on it.
All right, you pass out on that one. Now let's go to question number 3.
Shit.
Question number 3 is that in what year and month did Tupac Shakur die, and how did he die?
I think it was maybe March. I'm gonna say March 1996, and I think he died getting shot. He was beefing with some guys and shit like that, like Biggie and stuff.
So recap that. You were saying Tupac died in
1996 March, and he got shot by like some niggas he was beefing with.
You all heard that? Now let's go. Question number 4.
Yes, sir.
Which rapper has the real names Andre Young?
Dre, Dr. Dre.
You heard that? Now let's go. What is the name of Birdman's record label?
The one that Birdman owned, I think it's Cash Money. Cash Money Entertainment. I think it's Cash Money.
All right, you heard that. Now let's go. Name 3 artists from Young Money stable.
From Young Money stable, like Nicki, Drake. I'm gonna say Tiger. I would have said Wayne, but I'm gonna show Tiger love and say Tiger. I'm gonna show Tiger love and say Tiger. Yeah.
Then a bonus question for you because you were sticking around. Now let's go.
Yes, sir.
Name Future's latest EP.
Future's latest EP. It's High of Life.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of session
Yes,
of
sir.
general knowledge on Quizzical. So now we're gonna move straight up to the next round. Give it up for a trip.
What's up with it? You know what it is on that Morgeez.
All right, now let's go now. On the
Trap.
trip. This is the rate deal.
Okay.
Is the reason for the Morgeez Rap Battle Royale.
Yes, sir.
This is Quizzical. This is an IQ test like never before in any music competition.
Let's do it.
Right here, Morgeez and the Morgeez team want to know the artist and want to present the artist to you, entire world, how much of knowledge the artist has got in the music industry. Now let's go!
Let's do that.
Let's go!
Let's do that.
Are you ready?
Let's do that.
Is y'all ready?
Let's do that.
Are you ready, Trip?
Let's do
Are
that.
you ready,
Let's do
Trip?
that. Yes, sir.
If
Let's
you
do
ready,
that.
give me hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's about that trap.
All right, now let's go. So,
Let's trip it
question
up.
or drum from 3 parts, as
Yes,
we
sir.
said. Music business, creativity, measuring and songwriting.
Okay.
Then we have performance techniques. Now let's go with the question number 1 from
Let's
the
go.
music business. It says, briefly describe what you understand by music promotion.
I think music promotion is like, you see, if I drop an album or EP, there has to be that person that's like promoting it, like for people to see it, or that it's gonna drop here, or it's gonna go on SoundCloud or something like that. There has to be that person letting people know and making people aware of my music that's coming. Like that, I think that would be music promoting. Someone making people aware that of my music.
All right, so that's your understanding of music promotion. Then
Yeah,
we move to question
yeah.
number 2. Question number 2 is, what is music distribution in your own terms?
I think music distribution is not actually putting your music out there, like your music videos on YouTube, your music on MTV, Trace, Spotify, all those platforms out there that actually get you like listeners and views and stuff. Yeah, I think that's music distribution.
All right, so
Yeah.
now we move to question number 3. It says, what do you understand about music licensing?
I think music licensing is like all about the ownership of the music, like who owns the music, who owns the beats, like who has the license for the song, like the ownership for the song. I think that's what licensing is about.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, question number 4 is saying, what does the word or term royalty means to you or stand for as a music artist?
Sorry for my language, but my motherfucking money. That's my money.
What do you mean by it?
That's my money, like the royalties. Whoever's gonna be in charge of the royalties, say like I'm doing business with someone and we split royalties. Like however we split the royalties, that's my money. Like it's a 50-50 split. I'm getting my money, you're getting your money. Like
Okay, you were saying royalty means income or something.
yeah, like royalties. Like
All right. All right, word. Now let's move on.
Yes, sir.
Question number 6 is, what is your definition of a successful musician?
I A strong, stable fan base, income, definitely, and yeah, growth, bettering yourself also. You know what I'm saying? Like not remaining the same, always evolving and changing, and yeah, just and also remaining true to yourself, but always being fresh. Also, you always have to be fresh.
So there you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, from Trip. Those very 6 questions based on music business knowledge.
Yes, sir.
All right, now
Yes,
we're
sir.
gonna move straight out to songwriting,
Okay.
which is songwriting techniques, which is creativity.
Okay.
All right. So in songwriting creativity, we have also 6 questions.
Okay.
And you must remember that your answer has no bearing, or sorry, has nothing to do with me.
Okay.
And your answer has no counter. What you say is supreme. Your answer is original, is final.
Let's do that.
All right.
Yes, sir.
However, you will be judged by how satisfied the committee or the judges are
Okay.
when they listen to your answer.
Okay, that's tight.
All
Let's
right,
do
now
that.
let's go.
That's tight.
Question number 1 on songwriting techniques to say break down body parts of a song, e.g., bridge.
I'm gonna say verse, chorus, bridge, maybe outro. Verse, chorus, bridge, outro.
All right, so you got that right. So you were saying the 4 parts
Yes, sir.
of a song, all right, is 1.
Verse, chorus, outro, and bridge.
All right, now let's move to the next question. Who would you consider the best or greatest rap songwriter to date, and why?
Even though I'm a big Future fan, I'm gonna have to say Rick Ross. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to say Rick Ross. Like,
Why though?
yo, man, the way he puts his shit together, bro, his lyrics together, the way he tells his story and like paints, even if you're not in that situation or you're not even from there, you're gonna understand it because of the way he's telling you about it.
For real though.
Yeah, man, like it's very lively, his lyrics.
All right, now let's move to question number 3. It says, how would you define rhyming on a song?
Define rhyming on a song, like
Rhyming.
keeping like the flow going, like keeping the energy going, like you know what I'm saying? Like the shit that I'm saying is bouncing off back to back. Like me and my niggas, we're up at the coop, cooking these niggas like soup, do what I do. If you're gonna talk, we're gonna shoot. Like, you know, it's just like some like keeping the flow going, the energy together, or some shit like the best I could do was give an example.
All right. So now we move to the next question. Is that as a rapper, which R&B artist would you like to feature in your track and why?
Yo, R&B artist, like I hope she sees this Rihanna. I hope she sees this shit because like Rihanna's bad and she's like I think she's hella talented lyrically and also like voice wise. And I mean like she's always new school. I feel like I can always work on something new with her.
All right. So now, what is the difference between trap music and rap music?
I'm gonna start off by saying like firstly by the beats, like firstly the beats are different. Like there's 808, it's harder, it's like faster beats, it's more like, and also on trap it's like it's other shit, you know, like on rap, like no disrespect, but I personally don't like feel like deep, all these like deep gangster rap and whatever. So like someone will be talking about like their long story, which not a lot of people always want to hear. But then on trap, it's someone coming through with like some cool shit, you know, like it's like we're doing this with my niggas and we're popping it. It's more like lively and it's more like party music as someone rapping about like a sad story or some shit like that, you know. That's what sells anyway.
All right. So overall, how would you describe your songs and your writing pattern?
I'm gonna blow like steam up myself and say like firstly I describe my songs as hot. Like I describe them as new school, as like current popping, like well, I think what it would be what the market would want. Like that's what I can say. And like I think my writing style is like free, it's unique, it's creative, it's light. It's a lot of different things, you know, just depending on the music I'm making, because I don't make one genre of music. I just choose to make one genre of songs a lot. But I can do a lot of other things, but I choose to do what sells.
On that note,
Yes, sir.
that ends the songwriting or creative section, focusing on songwriting techniques. So now we move on to the next. Next is your performance techniques.
Yes, sir.
Let's know. Let the world know. Let them know how exactly you pen out all your performance. What it feels like to go to a concert with Trip.
It's cool.
What it feels like buying a ticket for the gig of Trip.
Yo, man, like the best, like I'm gonna explain it, but I'm gonna start off by saying it's gonna feel like a trip, motherfucker. Like it's gonna be like some shit you'd have never seen before. Like
All
you ain't
right.
never gonna wanna leave that shit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let's get
Yes,
to the
sir.
first question on performance techniques. Number one, what's the difference between concert, festival, and club gigs?
I feel like a club gig is like where I'm pulling up. I got booked by a club to make an appearance or perform or some shit like that. Maybe pop a few bottles, perform a song. I feel like doing a concert is like it's me, it's my show. People have bought tickets, maybe online. They come and see me at the Dome or whatever. And then that's me like hosting the show. I might have an opening act or whatever. I feel like at a festival is like maybe I mix with a bunch of other acts, and it's like something like Ultra, for example, like that happens in Boxburg, and people are like turning up, and then I'm one of the acts that are performing at this festival. It's like for 5 days, and people are high for 10 days, and they seeing me turn up and shit. So I think that's the difference. Yeah.
If you are in a gig lineup of performance and you are slated to be the second performer,
Yes, sir.
what will be your first or your most appropriate opening speech and closing speech thereafter?
I think for opener, like maybe not a speech, but like I'd asked him if we could make the arena dark and see how close we could get fireworks on the stage. Cause like I need to enter with a bang, like I need fireworks on a dark stage, and then like to leave, I'll just leave my Instagram handle. They need to follow me and then start following my music and shit. So like now I'm gonna enter with a bang. You're gonna see me if the lights are off and there's fireworks out of nowhere.
And the speech?
Nah. I'm gonna enter like that. I'm just gonna jump on stage and start performing
All right, then.
on your face.
And closing.
Now I'm gonna leave like my details. I'm gonna like thank everybody, tell them who I am, like Trip Stunner. You can find me here and here and here. You can find me in Morgeez Records soon, you know. So that's that I'm gonna put in there. So those kinds of things.
All right. All right, on that note, we move to the next question,
Yes, sir.
which says, describe your performance entry style. You see that? That was coming. So now.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, because the second
I
question
rushed.
was actually speech.
Damn.
Then this was. So what
So-
you gonna do right now? Should we pass or should we?
I guess we're gonna pass because it's gonna sound crazy for me to repeat the same thing.
So now,
like,
what, for example, if you have to carry your fans along, for example, all right, speech-wise, what are you gonna say? That was the first question.
if I was gonna say something to my fans, like
Exactly.
thank you for them being here, you know, like, and the support and pulling up and hearing me and like giving me that chance to like stunner on them, be that Trip Stunner for them, because Trip Stunner won't be there without someone there to make Trip Stunner.
Next question I said,
sir.
okay, what effect does a proper wardrobe have on your performance?
Yo, like it can change like everything. Can change mentally wise. Cause like that thing where people say like if you look good, you feel good, it's a real thing. Like it can really change how you get there and you feel like if you're there and you Gucci down, of course you're gonna stand. Like of course you're gonna have to stand. There's no other way.
Who is a road manager?
I think it's the person managing like my tours, like on the as I'm going, like managing show after show. If I'm pulling up at a club, I'm pulling up at something. It's the guy that's like managing, making sure those things happen. I'm getting paid. We're there. Everything is nah. I'm thinking that's the guy that handles like me on when I'm on tour, or when I'm going around to different shows.
From what you've described, all right?
Yeah.
If you have to make somebody understand in one word or two words, what would you say?
Oh, god damn. I don't know. I guess like I should even say calling him my agent is now taking it to another term. But I guess the agent could work. If I say this is like he's my agent, you know, he's the guy handling everything. My manager, my agent. I don't know. I'm going like in a circle, but I guess that's like the.
All right.
Shit.
You know, this interview,
Yeah.
that is the last question that I'm
Yes,
going to
sir.
be giving you on the performance techniques.
Okay,
Ladies
sir.
and gentlemen, you'll be hooking up with Trey, but then we've got some other bonus question that is coming through. The only two. It's called final questions.
Let's
and
do
these
this.
final questions is going to show the world how real Trip is. This final question is gonna tell the world and show the world that Trip ain't got it for shit. This final question is gonna tell the world that Trip ain't sucking breast still. These final questions gonna show the world that Trip ain't in for some dirty tricks. Now let's go.
Let's do that.
Question number 1 of the finals of the final
Yes,
is
sir.
saying, overall, how would you rate your knowledge of the music industry in general?
If you're gonna say like out of 10, I'd say like 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
So you were saying your knowledge of the music industry in general
Yes, sir.
is?
8 out of 10.
Then we move straight up to the second question. What is the impact of an award to a music artist?
Yo, it's to show that like it impacts you mentally hardcore because it'll start showing you that what you're doing is right. Instead of, because when you make a song, firstly as an artist, you yourself, you have to know this is hot, I'm going to put it out, I'm not going to embarrass myself. But now once it goes further and someone else agrees that yes, it's hot, it's that confirmation. So it's definitely confirmation as an artist to say I'm doing something right.
You heard it.
Yes,
On that note, is there anything that my dumb ass forgot to mention or to even ask you as a question, but this is what you got in your heart? This is the goal of your career that you won't let them world know? Say.
Yo, man, I'm just like waiting for you to ask me where to sign. Like, that's all. That's the only thing, like, where to sign.
All
We got everything
ladies.
else locked.
Trip, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.